Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Ballmeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth. Say a lot of long words so I can finish leaving this deck, Rob.
Say a lot of long words so I can finish leaving this deck, Rob.
Thank you very much. Rob will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us.
Absolutely.
We are testing out Pyre of Heroes today, courtesy of one Ari Lax. Wrote his article this week about the card, exploring it in Standard. Not something that we had touched on during preview seasons, so we wanted to do our due diligence, see if this card, which is reminiscent of Birthing Pod, a staple in its day in Standard and eventually banned in Modern, could make it in this modern age. So far, not doing too hot.
Yeah, is it even in this set, though? Because we have the real copy of it. Don't we have everything else as preview cards?
We don't have real Pyre of Heroes.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. For some reason, I thought I saw the art.
It looks a little different. I don't know why they made them differently, but it definitely looks like it's.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's because it's an artifact. They give it the silver border.
Gotcha. No, I just kept looking at the preview of your deck and seeing the art there, and I think I was mixing that up. But yeah. I might need a mic, huh? That might be helpful.
I thought so.
We had a lot of cards to transfer over, y'all, so that timer kind of snuck up on us. So the deck that I'm going to be playing is Luis Scott Vargas's Is It mid-range deck. Plays like a tempo deck, but we're labeling it mid-range. But it is, all around trying to do a lot of tempo things. It reminds me of a lot of Nissa Who Shakes the World. Nissa untapping a breeding pool, having interaction, and just taking over the game by untapping with the card. I've played it for my drop and bombs, and that's just the experience I had basically with every single game. It's like whenever I did that, and I did it often, because you have Stomp that costs 2, Brazen Borrower, Negate, Essence Scatter, Disdainful Stroke. You have Saw It Coming if you foretold it. Everything costs 2. So Goldspan Dragon just works perfectly with every single card if you can combo it like that.
Yeah, that is definitely the key card in the deck. I think it would, it kind of reminds me, the deck itself, of like Simic Flash, the ones that were a little bit rampier and had Nissa.
Yep.
So you have more of a proactive game plan built into your deck and a different angle of attack.
Yep.
But you
the Championship 5 from Seth and Javier. Yep.
So you just leverage Goldspan Dragon so well, like that deck leveraged Nissa, and we're able to have a little bit more power in your deck and not relying on all of your answers lining up well every single game. Every single turn.
And surprise, Lightning Bolt is back in the format in the form of Frostbite. With all these snowlands, it comes up quite often, and you forget how good Lightning Bolt is at dealing with creatures until you essentially get to cast it again. It doesn't go upstairs, but I just had one of the coolest plays. So I was playing against someone that was on the Nea Adventure deck, and they were ranked like 6 on Mythic, okay? So it was a high-ranked match, and I just had Frostbite. And I was just like, okay, I need to deal with that, like 3 3/3s, 2 giant killers in play, and then a Vivian at 7. So I'm like, okay, I'm pretty dead. And I top deck and I just draw Storm's Wrath, and I'm like, Storm's Wrath the board, put Vivian to 3, Frostbite the Vivian, and all of a sudden they were boardless. Drew didn't play something, and I won quite easily, but it just looked unbelievably unwinnable. And then I just drew the one perfect spell, so it was quite nice.
That'll do, Pig.
Yeah.
On my side, this is the more mid-range Pyre of Heroes deck, just trying to get value.
Okay.
There's not really a big tribal theme. We're just using shapeshifters to tie things together and find different elements of the toolbox.
Okay.
But mainly just sacking creatures for value, getting up to Atris, getting up to Korvold, just drawing a bunch of cards, hopefully grinding through a lot of your interaction.
Okay.
And this, to me, is the style of deck that Pyre of Heroes wants to be in.
Yeah.
So this is the one of the 3 that I'm most excited about. I think, I'm probably going to make land drops and be able to do things. And that's more than I can say for a lot of the first 2 decks.
Yeah.
And that, is usually a pretty good start towards winning games of Magic.
Well, just in case you do win games of Magic, will you bring my prize over here now, just so I can feel a little bit better in case I do get smashed? I can't ask this to you often because it's been over there for so long, but how you been? It's been so long.
We had
God, it's
Rob
so
go out
dusty.
and bring in an
dusty.
industrial solvent to be able to dislodge it from its spot on the shelf over there.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so I'm guessing you are going to be going first.
Yes, I will.
Keep your questions coming in, y'all, if you got any of them, and let's see what we can do. This is another deck, though, that I really want to put through the gauntlet one of these days because I just think it is so powerful.
I cannot imagine there's another person in this world that has drawn more fabled passages per game played than I have.
Yeah, that's nice.
It does not seem possible to me.
But you're going to keep, right?
I have a fine hand, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to keep 2. It's pretty awkward on my end, but I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll play a fabled passage.
All right, I got the blue-red duel, and I'll pass to you.
I am going to get a swamp.
Okay. And turn 2, Fabled Passage.
That is currently the plan.
This is a hand I really wish I was on the play, but I think it's okay.
That is no longer the plan.
Hey, you're doing it. You're doing it.
I'm sure I'm going to get punished for this.
Yeah.
But, you have a million removal spells for Cobra, but I've got to play it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll kill that. And pass to you.
Yeah, I also don't think there's a person in this world that draws more stomps per game than my esteemed colleague.
I'm so esteemed.
Well, I drew another 2-drop, which is kind of nice. There's an Elysian carry at it.
Okay. Ooh, I drew the best possible. I got a land.
Draw a Frostbite, so you can kill this and hold up a 2-mana counterspell.
No. I needed the land. So holding something up, or just I'm gonna foretell this and pass to you.
Okay. Happy that Corey foretold, and I get the chance to resolve my best spell.
Uh-oh.
Which is an Atris, right? That's in my hand. Okay.
Okay.
Needed to make sure.
Sure.
I drew another land to play, so I guess we can hold off in case I draw like Cobra for this passage.
Okay.
So I'll play Atris. Nice mana base, by the way.
Yep.
I don't get to look at these just yet.
Okay, little Atris shenanigans. I think this one's pretty easy for me. Yeah, I'll go like this. You want more lands, or do you want some mystery card?
Lands are kind of nice, but I think I'll take the mystery card.
All right.
Okay, that was a good one. I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
Now I just need to have a creature on the battlefield.
You have one.
For now.
All right, I just have a fabled passage, and I'll pass.
Interesting draw. I'll attack for 3.
I'll take it.
Brings you to 17.
Yep.
Let's crack passage.
Okay.
I have all my colors. I think extra green is the most important. I don't really have a lot of doubles.
Okay.
Which is kind of nice. Actually, I think this deck would be eligible to Gigantha, and I would 100% want a Gigantha with this deck. Oh no, there's a single Murderous Rider, so I can't Gigantha. Good job, Ari.
Is it worth it?
Well, Murderous Rider, it's a creature and a removal spell, but doesn't really work with Pyre of Heroes.
Yeah, it doesn't work with Pyre at all, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Does this mean do I have a second swamp to get? I do. Maybe I should just get that.
In case you draw the one Murderous Rider?
Yeah, I mean, I probably will draw it, right, if I get the forest. That's how this is going to work.
That sounds right.
I'm going to play a Realm Walker.
The Realm Walker.
No idea what I'm going to name.
Okay. I'm going to crack this in response.
I think I might name Hydra. I have Pelucranos and Grakmaw, which are pretty high leverage targets.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my default name with this is just Hydra.
Just Hydra. Interesting.
Even though I know I'm not going to get immediate value.
I'm going to respond with Behold.
Sure.
So those aren't great, but I do want at least one land, so I'm going to keep this. Do I want this? Maybe I don't. Now I'm going to bottom bowl, draw 2. Oh, that was worst possible. Yeah, that resolves.
Okay, I'll name Hydra.
Okay.
Check out the top card. I'll play Pyre of Heroes.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
End step, I'm going to Petty Theft Atris.
Weird.
Yeah. Draw.
Not sure what you're up to, but I know I don't like it.
Whatever you're up to, I don't like it. All right, I am going to foretell and pass to you.
Attack for 2.
Take it. 15.
Play Atris.
Saw it coming. Saw that play coming. That's why I bounced it.
You're up.
All right. Okay. Still got a decent amount of life. I'm gonna take 3 with this smashing.
Brings you to 12.
12. Gonna foretell and pass to you.
Attack for 2.
10.
Guess I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
So this Realmwalker's not doing a whole lot.
Yep. You got 4 drops. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull up your list.
I know I have Immerstorm Predator, but that doesn't seem like it does a whole lot.
You have Atris, I would imagine, right?
Well, that one's in the graveyard after getting countered.
You only had 1? Okay. Yeah, you have Predator.
Okay,
You got that 3/3 Changeling, huh?
Yeah, that one doesn't seem great.
I had that in a sealed last night. I guess you have Acolyte or
I have
Polukranos.
Acolyte or Polukranos. Those
Okay.
are my options.
Okay.
Polukranos is pretty cool. I've got a pretty big graveyard.
Yeah, you got a couple Polukranos. That's not bad.
And it would essentially stop you from playing a dragon. It would also, fight some other stuff.
Yeah, this is a giant creature.
Yeah, really hard for you to deal with unless you have another Brazen Borrower.
Yeah. If I deal damage to it, does it counters get removed? Like if I deal
yes.
3 to it? Okay. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, if you frostbite it, it'll remove 3 counters.
Okay.
But, eventually it's just going to come back.
Okay.
That's cool. I kind of like getting a land with the Acolyte, though, given my hand. My hand just has a lot of expensive stuff in it.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like you have a dragon. I think you would have played one by now.
You don't know my life.
What is my chain for human clerics? Okay, I have at least something I can get, and it's pretty good. Don't look at my list. You don't know. You have no idea what I have.
I'm trying to help you out, man. We're trying to play test.
Yeah, I'm going to get Acolyte.
Okay.
I'm going to stack my deck and put Polukranos on the top, so I mill it.
I was like, what? You cheater. I'll be cutting.
Okay, be my guest.
All right. And Polukranos.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I have any. I've got to have more basics. Yeah, I definitely have at least a forest. So I'll get Fabled Passage.
Okay.
I will sack it, get a forest.
Okay, have you cracked 5 Fabled Passages this game?
Yep, and I will play Jara Glade Warden.
Oh, it was in your hand, huh? Okay. I'm gonna respond with Behold the Multiverse. Okay.
The value train has left the station, everyone.
These cards
We are chugging along.
These cards are not very good right now. I'm gonna bottom these. Draw 2. Okay, and yeah, all right. I saw it coming.
But you were surprised when it was in my hand. So I don't think you did see it coming.
You're right. You got me. Done?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got a land.
Probably have 4 more lands.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, Frostbite my thing.
Yeah, frostbite that. Now I could go for the adventure creatures or Go for some of my spells. I think I'm going to go with a Foretell and pass to you.
I will play Pyre of Heroes.
That resolves.
I will play Clearwater Pathway.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. I'll crack this. We'll get this. And let's go with a 2/2 shark.
Sure.
Shark, shark, shark. Draw. A draw. I will put this into play tapped.
That's what it does.
Thank you, Ross. And I'll throw my lands around, all willy-nilly like. I'll foretell. I'll attack for 2.
Throw all of your Behold the Multiverses and Saw Comings.
And I'll pass to you.
I will cast Binding the Old Gods.
Okay. I will behold. I will keep this top card because it's not bad. Draw a draw. Yeah, that resolves.
Destroy the shark.
Shark's dead.
You're up.
End step. We'll behold the multiverse. I'll keep that. So I'll draw this and this. Oh! Look at those cards. All right. Draw. All right, I got a gold span dragon.
Sure.
I'll attack, get a treasure.
Before you declare tax, I'll Heartless Act it and you'll get a treasure.
Okay, Heartless Act, get a treasure. Unfortunately, I gotta let that happen. Then gonna go with play this land, and I'll play Bone Crusher.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Draw for turn. Oh my god, I just needed to draw something.
Any creature?
I'm gonna Zagoth Triumph with that.
Okay.
And I'll play another Binding the Old Gods and destroy that thing.
All right.
And I'll play a Boulder Loft Pathway and pass the turn.
Alrighty. I'll draw a magic card. I'll play said magic card. I have another dragon who shakes the world. And I'll attack, get a treasure.
I will go to 14.
Ryan is such a treasure. And then I'll pass to you. Draw. Death touch for you.
Do I have a forest that is not a Triome? I do. I have 2 more basic forests. So if I draw the last Fable Passage, I still even have a basic for it.
Nice. You know you're going to draw it next.
Well, we're going to see because I drew a Triome that I plan on cycling.
Okay.
I don't want to get rid of red mana if I don't have to.
Okay.
So cycle into off the Triome.
Okay. What are you at, by the way? 14?
I am at 14. That is correct. And I will pass the turn.
7/7 shark.
7/7 shark is fine. Then I'll kill it.
Okay.
I take 2. I go to 12.
A draw for that. Okay. Untap.
Yep.
A draw. Another fabled passage. What am I, Ross Marion? Okay, then I'll attack with Goldspan.
Brings me to 8.
Yep, and pass to you.
4 cards in hand?
3 cards.
3 cards. Okay, play Murderous Rider.
Okay. Results.
Interesting. Play Grakmaw.
Ooh. Grakima, huh?
I guess I should sack this first and see what I have. In case so you don't kill it in response.
Okay.
let's Pyre that first. We're going to eventually play the Grakmaw. I have no idea what I can get. Is that Zombie Knight? I'm not even sure I can get anything. Because I don't have the... Yeah, I literally can't get anything with this.
You can't?
Yeah, I should have known that. Because I don't have the other...
So can you even get anything with Grakmaw?
That I can.
That you can? Okay.
It's a Hydra.
Fair.
Realmwalker is a 3. I can't sack a 3 and get a 3.
Drop, yeah.
The 4-drop, like Lajara Glade Warden is the one you could get, but that's in the graveyard.
Yep.
Yeah. So counter my Grakmaw, please, and just kill me.
I can't. Your Grakmaw rolls
Oh, wow. I shouldn't have played Murder Strider first then, I guess. Yeah, that was, I guess, I should have thought this through. I thought maybe I could get something with this.
You're just on full T.
Yeah, if I play Grakmaw first, I'd have black mana up and be able to find Pelucanos and fight the dragon. Instead, I think I'm just gonna die.
Okay, that line wouldn't work.
Sure. Yeah. So we'll sack the Grakmaw.
You get a 3/3,
I'll get a 3/3 Hydra. Do we have Hydra token? Yep. There we go.
You keep questioning Rob like he's not the best.
It's a zombie Hydra, and this is a Hydra horror.
No, for the Murder Strider.
Oh, I can get Pelucanos with either, because they're both zombies.
Oh, okay.
That I did not realize.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. We got to do this differently, though.
All right, back up everything.
Well, everything's got to back up. I didn't realize they even shared a type. Who would have thought Murderous Rider and Pelucanos share a type? But they're both zombies. So if Murderous Rider resolves,
yeah, it resolves.
Then I'm just going to sack that one immediately, put it on the bottom,
okay.
Keep this Grakmaw over here, get a Pelucanos.
Okay.
Okay? And then pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to play Brazen Borrower.
Yep.
And I'm going to untap.
Okay, on your upkeep, I'll activate.
Target of a spell. So that doesn't work there. All right. I will petty theft that in response.
Yep.
Draw. I will attack for 7, get a treasure.
I'll go to 1.
I will play a land and pass to you.
Okay. Do you have anything?
Maybe.
I'm going to be short of mana anyway. Drew it.
Okay, you're able to, and you got that one for us left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm 1 mana short though. That's not a.
I mean, I have a Brazen Borrower just to,
Yeah. That's the problem. That's a Dragon Noble. So Pelucanos doesn't chain into either of my 5s. Grakmaw doesn't chain into anything good, and I can only kill 2 things.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm dead.
Okay. I did have a lightning bolt and a smashing, but not the best there.
Yeah, just a couple turns where I had the Pyres and I needed to find a creature and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Maybe I was supposed to get the Pelucanos earlier, but I really wanted the land. It just made my entire hand function a lot more efficiently. Those couple turns gave you the time to establish the game.
My opener was 3 Behold the Multiverses, so I knew I was going to need time, but I drew land 3, and that was the biggest thing.
Yeah, I actually got a little lucky that you flooded.
Yeah, you definitely did.
I thought you were going to have a couple counter spells left over at the end. Like you never found an Essence Scatter or Disdainful Stroke or anything like that.
Yep. No, but I definitely should have. And I did use that Shark Typhoon for a 2/2 way too early. I think that was the only mistake I had on my side. Is just when I'm not pressured, save it for a 7/7 or an 8/8. Or just hard cast.
And you could have played like Brazen Bar that turn, right? Instead of cycling for a 2/2.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So it just would have been better. I had 2 Shark Typhoons in hand at the time, and I just wanted to draw some counter spells to interact with you.
Yeah.
So I had that mentality, but I could have just did that the next turn. But
okay. Game 2.
All right.
I at least felt like my deck was doing things.
Your deck did do some things.
And Pyre was relevant. So that's an improvement. This is 8 cards.
Okay, you cheater.
But I will still keep.
I know you're going on full T, not having the marbles for the first time in forever, but we don't have to cheat, buddy. All right. This hand is pretty weak, but we'll give it a shot.
Okay, I'll start on Tangled Veil. You're up.
Okay. I have a mountain past you.
Okay, I will put this Elysian Caryatid right in the graveyard.
Nope, I was bluffing. I was bluffing, and now I have a Foretell past you.
So this is a free Lotus Cobra.
Okay.
I have a Fabled Passage.
Okay.
This will generate 2 mana. I guess it's not free because that enters tapped, but
Okay.
so actually I don't need to do that because I can just play this, make a blue mana with the Cobra, and then play Alrios and get a
Okay.
Reflection,
That's pretty
and
good.
then pass the turn.
Pretty good.
Now I'll have the Fable Passage for next turn. This will make 3, and this is and now I have 4 creatures, so I actually could potentially have access to 8 mana next turn.
That's disgusting.
But that's assuming you don't interact at all.
I'll pass to you.
That's an interesting draw. I'll make a mana.
Okay.
I will play a Pyre of Heroes.
I better counter that one. That seems scary this time around.
Saw it coming.
Yep.
I will sacrifice here.
Okay.
Let's get an island.
Okay.
I will make a red mana with the Cobra.
Uh-oh.
I will cast Immerstorm Predator. This
Oh,
card that
God.
you... I guess you have bounce spells.
I just cannot beat that card ever, though, I feel.
You have bounce and recounter.
I'm just saying, historically,
This is
when
tapped.
you've cast that card, I've been dying to it very quickly.
And I will attack for 6.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, I figured Predator was actually a better thing to resolve than Pyre, so I played Pyre first.
Yeah, that was smart.
Do you just cast Saw It Coming for 2 mana when it was out of your hand?
No, I
So you
foretold it.
foretold that on 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that thing I foretold?
Yeah, so you're at 14.
Yeah. All right, I'll kill these 2.
I will sacrifice them both to the Predator. It gets tapped and exiles the Saw It Coming and gets 1 counter.
Okay, here we go. Is it when you exile a card or when it gets tapped?
When
puts the counter
it gets tapped, you exile and put a counter.
up? So if you can't exile, then it doesn't get a counter.
No, it's up to 1 card. you
Oh, okay,
exile.
cool,
Yes.
cool.
So they're not linked to each other.
That's pretty good.
Attack for 7, exile the other. So really 8
Okay.
brings you to 6.
Yep.
I will play a Tangled Florahedron, just better to have more bodies,
Okay.
and a forest.
All right, so I got to beat this, huh?
Yeah, you gotta have a Brazen Borrower here,
Yeah.
or a Shark Typhoon to chump.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I have a land and pass.
I would like to. Oh my God! Why no?
Did you draw a red card?
There are 2 red cards in the deck.
Yeah, I think you're still probably fine here. I'm in trouble.
Yeah, declare attacks.
Yep.
Attack with all 3. I won't exile anything and get a counter.
Okay, I will make a 1/1.
And chump block.
Yep, chum block.
Take 4. Go to 2.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
All right, I do not have.
Would have been a great creature to try to resolve. We just have
Yeah,
one,
would
too.
have been. I did have the stroke, but yeah, no, I just have Goldspan Dragoneer, so you got
Okay.
me.
Random Immerstorm Predator. Let's go. This is
Yeah.
good too.
Another game from the Pyre decks where you've won without it.
I mean,
Actually, it did do a lot. in that
Pyre was
game.
important for just baiting the counterspell.
Yeah.
It being a cheap threat there was actually relevant.
Yeah, realistically, I mean, I shouldn't have countered it, but I just let you do your thing with it. But
Well, like when I have Alrios in play, it's like there's so much free value there.
it is, yeah. And honestly, if I don't counter it, you sack that creature to go get
I get the 3/3 Changeling. That's the only 4 I can get.
or the 2/3 the Acolyte.
Oh, I can get Acolyte.
yeah,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
get Acolyte, and then you just return
so
Predator.
Yeah, so maybe I should have played Predator first because I know I can just get it back with Acolyte
Yeah.
if I Pyre.
I think the pressure is what killed me, though. If I could have
Yeah.
got Goldspan Dragon going and got a big enough shark where I could block and then have it blocking for next turn, I think that would have been a little bit better. But yeah, that looks sweet. All right, we're going to get ready for our 3rd game. But Rob, you got a question for us?
Yeah, Undead Penguins wants to know, do you think that mono black aggro could be an aggro deck to look for in this format?
Definitely possible. I mean, Night of the Ebon Legion and Demonic, that equipment.
Embrace.
Yeah,
are gone.
Demonic Embrace. I think that's just a very good combo. The fact that we're just not seeing any of it right now leads me to believe it's underpowered, but...
Should lead you to believe that Knight of the Ebon Legion rotated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Are you
It
positive?
was 2 core sets ago, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's the issue with mono black is
Yeah.
your 1-drop.
Let's let you take care of this
Yeah.
question.
Black really only has one good 1-drop, and it's Whisper Squad. That's the problem. And I know Whisper Squad is actually 4 1-drops.
Yeah, that's another one of those cards that people just don't kill because it's so bad. And then all of a sudden, 4 turns later, there's 4 of them. I'm like, huh. All right, I guess I should have used one of these removals on it.
I know that the Blacks 1-drops are very weak because I did a search for them during preview season because of that 2-drop. It's a 2-mana 1/1, and when you cast your second spell for a turn, you get 2+1/+1 counters on it, and it gains mana until end of turn.
Yeah.
I thought that card seemed really powerful to me, especially in conjunction with what's the 3-mana artifact they used to play in Obosh decks? You choose a color,
Herald's Banner.
Heraldic Banner.
Yeah, Heraldic Banner.
I thought it was really powerful with that, where you would go like turn 1 1-drop, turn 2 that, turn 3 Heraldic Banner, second 1-drop, get 2 counters on it, and now I've got a really aggressive start. So
I guess you have the 1-mana 1/2 that boasts and drain.
Yeah, but
it's probably not good enough.
Yeah, like
it's kind of cute with Banner, I guess, though.
Yeah,
a 2/2 drain the turn you play it if you have nothing else.
But there just wasn't enough. Like for that kind of deck to work, you need like 16 to 20 1-drops, and there just wasn't it. It wasn't there.
Yeah.
So to me, like there just aren't the tools for mono black right now, especially relative to where the other monocolored aggro decks are. Like white has plenty of good tools. Red is always good. Mono green is good. It won one of the challenges over the weekend.
Did it?
Yeah, it's just one of the better homes for Vorinclex because you just play 4 Castle Garenbrig and you have this incredibly powerful top end threat that closes the game really quickly.
Yeah, I think that's the one card people aren't respecting enough. Like even the new article series, the top 5 Kaldheim cards for each format that we debuted yesterday. Really cool series. I don't know if you were a part of it, but
I will be.
Yeah, I really like the standard one. But there wasn't many Vorinclexes on that list.
I agree.
In fact, it didn't make the top 5. I think Vorinclex is definitely one of the cards that's sleeping right now that will be picking up because there's sagas everywhere. I mean, there's some planeswalkers that work with it.
Yeah, everybody's high on Binding the Old Gods and Showdown the Skalds, and nobody's high on Vorinclex, and I'm like, there's an imbalance here.
Exactly. There's a way that this card punishes all those people that are happy about the other cards. So yeah, I totally agree. All right, so I will go first. Come on, give me a keeper. Yeah,
I'm gonna keep.
I'm gonna keep too, but it's slightly awkward. I got a duel.
Oh yeah, I won that game.
You won.
Okay, I'm happier on the draw with this hand. Actually.
Yeah, I think I would have been.
Zagoth Triome, you can go.
Okay. Ew. Who am I? Who am I over here? Okay, pass to you.
Oh, that's what I wanted to draw.
Oh.
That said, it's actually very awkward because I drew a Fabled Passage.
You too?
Yeah, there are just so many ways for Corey to interact with Tangled Florahedron here, and if I play Tangled Florahedron, I'm not going to have 3 mana next turn unless I draw a land.
Okay.
So that said, if he has a piece of interaction, he's just going to interact with the 3-drop. So maybe taking that turn off is fine. And having him trade for a land, but I also just need to make lands to get up to 4s. Yeah, I'm going to play the Veil.
Okay.
You can go.
That was a D-straw. I will just play this passage and pass to you.
Okay, I will play a Swamp and a Grakmaw.
Gracky? All right, let's get that out of there. All right, we'll get blue. Doesn't really matter. Grakmaw is not something I want to deal with.
And I'll pass the turn.
Okay. A draw. Oh. I have a land. I'll crack. I'll foretell a magic card, and I'll pass to you.
Fabled Passage, crack it.
Okay.
I'm going to get the Mountain in case I draw a red card.
Okie dokie.
Mana's pretty well set up with the Zagoth Triome. And I will cast a Polukranos.
Polukranos?
Paul U. Kranos, Attorney at Law.
Okay. That resolves.
You're up.
All right.
Petty Theft Polukranos.
End step behold.
Okay, I'm happy about that. That's what I figured it was, but I'm worried there about end step, bounce your Polukranos, untap, play dragon, attack, have 2 mana interaction up.
Yeah. That kind of stuff is good. I will go top, bottom, and draw.
I guess you could just go, dragon attack, have petty theft up. So
Yep, I can do that, and will do that. I got a gold span dragon. I'll attack, get a treasure,
I will go to 16.
And pass to you.
You're still at 20. I will attack for 6.
I will take it. 14.
And I can't imagine Corey would make this play without the bounce spell.
I live life on the edge. I live dangerously.
You know, maybe his hand is just like mono dragons or whatever. that is, you know, potential. I think if he had 2 more dragons or something and not a ton of interaction, this is the kind of play he would make. But just having petty theft is more likely. If I wait a turn, I can have double activation up, but you're probably just going to bounce on end step anyway. So I could just take this entire turn off to stop you from having petty theft, and then, you know, have double Pelucanos activation next turn.
Okay.
That would suck against double petty theft. I would just lose the game on the spot.
On the spot.
It would not be close.
Yeah, there's some decks, or there's some draws from this deck. It's just like, it doesn't matter what you do, you're dead.
The real problem is that my other options for proactive plays are very bad. I don't know if you've read Litjara Glade Warden, but it doesn't do a whole lot.
Oh, I had it in sealed last night, and I almost cut it. And so I believe it.
I almost cut it from my sealed deck. Well, I'm playing it in my constructed deck, Corey.
Yeah.
What does that say about me? Oh, God. So if I
Probably not as much as 62 cards and 21 lands.
Rob, come on, man. Come on.
Come on, Rob.
So I play this, and you petty theft the Pelucanos on the end step. You untap, you attack me for another 4. What do I then do? Like, I just don't have a good line.
Okay.
So I think I just have to pass.
I'll untap. A draw. I will play a land. Beginning of my combat phase. Hiya! Treasure.
I'll go to 12.
Okay. Second main. Foretell. And pass to you.
Play a swamp.
Okay.
Declare tax.
Sure.
Attack with Pelucanos.
I'm going to stomp Pelucanos to try to shrink it. -2, -2. That is how that works, right? Or is it just combat damage?
Well, Stomp says damage can't be prevented. That's the thing. So, I'm just wondering exactly... So if damage would be dealt to Pelucanos while it has a +1/+1 counter, prevent that damage and remove that many +1/+1 counters from it.
So it only deals 2 damage to it, huh?
Well, no, it deals 2 damage to it and you remove the counters. That's what I'm thinking. It becomes a 4/4 with 2 damage on it.
Oh, really?
I believe that's how that interaction is going to go down. And I'm just wondering if that gets like it gets off.
Oh, yeah, because it's preventing... It's preventing it from taking 2 damage, but it's not forgetting the counters.
Does the prevention shield still happen because it deals the 2 damage first?
Ross is exactly right. Yeah, it's a 4/4 with 2 damage.
I'm exactly right. Can we clip that? Can somebody clip that, please?
Is it because you got every other rules question wrong last week?
Yeah, somebody clip that for us.
I would like that.
Okay.
So that becomes a problem if Corey has another stomp. So I am going to respond to this and activate targeting the dragon.
All right. In response, I got a frostbite.
So they're just so it's going to be a 3/3.
Yeah,
is the plan. Okay, activate in response.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Okay, I'm gonna respond with 2 blue. I'll behold
Oh, God.
I guess.
Any frostbite, any petty theft, and I just die.
So not this Bone Crusher, huh?
Bone Crusher, like the Pluginose is gonna die anyway.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So I think I'll
then that's not gonna save your dragon either.
Okay, so this fight's gonna work, but before that, I'm gonna sack this. And I'm just going to cycle a shark for 1 since my treasures are going to be less valuable.
The other cool thing about this is now the Pluginose is going to die to the frostbite.
Goes,
you're not going to get a Bone Crusher Giant.
Okay, well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. So I'll make a 1/1 shark.
1/1 shark. That went way better than I expected it.
Yeah.
And I'll pass the turn.
All right. I'll draw. I got a land. I'll attack for 1.
11.
And I'll pass to you. God, I hope Ross doesn't have a 4-mana 3/3.
I will play Atris.
Okay, it's much better.
It's a 4-mana 3/2. What are you talking about?
I know.
It is strictly worse than a 4-mana 3/3.
All right, it resolves. Okay. Like that.
I'll select these two. I'm really just looking for lands.
None for you.
I hit 0, so that makes sense. But I will play an Elysian Caryatid.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
4/4 shark. Shark. Untap. I love this deck so much. Attack for 5.
I'll get a 6.
Okay. Pass to you.
Okay, drawing some heaters.
Some straight fire, as the kids say.
I have heard them say things like that. Okay, I will play Pyre of Heroes.
Okay, I will negate that.
I will curse her name.
Okay, I'd like to hear it.
I will then play Masked Vandal.
That resolves.
I will attack for 3.
I'll take it. 11.
I will pass the turn.
I will make a 1/1 shark with a counterspell backup and kill you.
So my Swift End isn't going to do it.
It's not going to do it. How about my other sod coming for a little insurance?
See, the thing with Pyre of Heroes in the deck is you play all these shapeshifters to connect the creature types.
Yeah.
But then you draw all these shapeshifters, and they're not very good magic cards.
Yeah, well, hey, at least we got one more game. You can try, I think we got time to try one more. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. You can't play a one-of deck when it's bad to draw one-ofs. I'm saying you personally.
Yeah.
If you play a toolbox deck where you just do not want to draw the setup cards, Ross Merriam is going to draw the setup cards.
Well, the thing is, the singletons of the deck are the powerful cards.
Yeah.
You need a bunch of the changelings so that you can always sack a changeling to Pyre. So we're playing like 2 or 3, realm walkers and like 2 or 3 masked vandals. There's only one of the 4-drop.
Yeah.
I do keep drawing that one. That's the bad one of.
That's fair.
But like Actress is a one of. Immersturm Predator is a one of.
Yeah. I've
loved drawing those.
No kidding. You should just add more of those.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Light my pyre over here.
Oh, that might be the first time I've ever laughed at a Corey pun.
Hey,
that can't be
you finally
true.
said Pyre, right? So that's an even better
Hey,
accomplishment.
thank you. I'm learning. Hey, Rob, you got any questions for us?
I don't right now.
You don't? Okay, perfect. All right.
Did you just put on the doors? Are we allowed to do that? That's probably copyrighted.
I'm pretty sure
We'll get sued.
that would get us demonetized from Twitch or something.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, DMCA strikes or whatever.
Yeah.
I still can't play any of my music on there. So I was actually making a video. I was making a YouTube video while just playing a tournament or whatever, and I just I just went to get like a glass of water or something, and I left my headsets there, and one of the songs that my mic picked up from my headsets got me so I couldn't upload that video. Yeah, it was hearing it through my headsets that were on my desk, and it prevented me from being able to upload that video.
Gotta turn your volume down on those headsets.
I know.
Gonna damage your ears, Corey.
Oh, I know. It was a lovely Lady Gaga song.
Kids
too. It
these
really
days
got me
just
going.
think they're immune from consequences.
Yep, that's
Okay.
me. That's
One
me.
more fast and loose game. I'm on the play.
All right, fast and loose. You got it.
It's the only way I know how. That's a one-lander. We'll send that one
All
back.
right, this may be my best hand yet, so I'm in.
I guess it was a two-lander. I had a Tangled Four-Hedron, but the other land was Fabled Passage, so I wasn't going to be able to play my 2-drop on turn 2.
Ross, you don't have to let me know that there's Fabled Passages in your hand. I know. I know there's already Fabled Passages in your hand. I think you start every game with 2 Fabled Passages just to tilt yourself off.
Occasionally I draw the third. You know.
Yeah. When you're feeling froggy.
God.
But hey, on the bright side, you'll get this Vikings hat at the end of the show after we clean it and disinfect it, of course. Now, anytime we do a release show, whoever gets the trinket, it gets to stay on their side of the studio, as long as we're allowed to put stuff in the studio somewhere. All right, so I got to land past you.
Yeah, good thing we were checking with them first.
Yeah.
To be fair, Corey, you left enough of your house where I live now, so what's
true.
another spot?
You're welcome.
Oh, I've got a Lotus Cobra.
Does that cobra like to be stomped right into the ground?
I mean, to be fair, I do like playing Pokemon Snap,
Joke's
so I
on
kind
you,
of
I wasn't
appreciate
going to
it.
do anything with it anyway.
What'd you say, Rob?
I said I do like playing Pokemon Snap, so I appreciate it, I guess.
Yes, yeah, I did leave my N64 over there one day.
This was a good draw.
Okay. Wow, what do you know? Your one-ups here are looking
No,
great, huh?
there's 3 Grakmas.
Okay.
I think one of the main things is linking Grakma to Pelucranos is what the deck's trying to do.
Okay.
I, of course, haven't done it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Grakma's a nice little 2-for-1 in this matchup.
Yeah, no, that card is pretty strong. Got an interesting turn. Yeah, it's a tough card for me to deal with. Petty Theft is probably my best card in this matchup, it seems like.
Yeah. I also don't have a lot of efficient answers to the borrower itself, so both sides of it are good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I will just go land go. Pass to you.
Smash for 3.
I'll take it. 17.
Lotus Cobra.
Woo! Resolve.
Play Zagoth Triome.
Okay.
Make a mana regardless. I don't care. Play a 1/3.
Woo!
Don't think you have any targets for Masked Vandals, so it's just
Yeah,
it's
it's
just happening.
there. All right, let's stomp that snake too. I've been stomping you a lot today. All right.
I hadn't noticed.
I got to land and I'll pass to you.
Attack for 4.
I'll take it. 13.
Play Alrios.
Was that the 3/3?
That's
that card.
that's Narcissus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Fallen in love with his own reflection.
All right. Yeah, that resolves.
Get a reflection.
Okay.
Very handsome reflection. Pass the
Handsome
turn.
reflection. All right. I'm gonna make it 2/2 shark. A draw. Untap. A draw. I guess I'll go like this. And
I wonder if that's a Temple of Tilt and Corey has a dragon.
pass to you. It's always a tilt.
I'm sorry, a Fjord of Tilt,
Yes.
not a temple.
Okay. All right.
Attack.
I'll block Mass Vandal and let's stomp that illusion.
Reflection.
Whatever. Take
Take
3.
3. Brings you to 10.
Yep.
I will play Pyre of Heroes. Got a
Yeah.
negate?
That
No.
resolves.
I will sacrifice Grakmaw,
Uh-oh.
get a 3/3 Hydra.
Okay.
I will search for Paul U. Kranos, attorney at law.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Well, that card's gonna be bad for me, believe it or not. Okay. Yes.
It took us like 14 games, but we're finally seeing the deck operate exactly as intended.
Yeah.
I played some value creatures early, you interacted with my mana, and then Pyre of Heroes looking great.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad. All
We
right.
finally did it.
I'll play a Bone Crusher and pass to you.
We did it, chat.
Yeah.
We made it.
This isn't gonna be great. This isn't gonna be great.
Okay. Now
I'm scared. Terrified if at that.
really wanted to draw a land there because I wanted to be able to use Polukranos and activate Pyre. This is one of the undersung things I think that makes Pyre much, much worse than Birthing Pod is that you have to pay 2 to activate
Instead of
1.
Yeah, 1 is a big difference here.
When you're trying to do it turn after turn after turn, like that
Yeah.
it really is big. So I guess what I could do is sack the Alrios, get Atris, and find a land that way, and then Polukranos, but that's not really what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do was turn Masked Vandal into another Grakmaw, and then when these die, the Grakmaw gets bigger.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Um,
That seems pretty spice.
so maybe I'm just supposed to... Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to sack Masked Vandal,
Okay.
get the Grakmaw,
Okay.
and attack with these two.
So now Grakmaw gets bigger if it dies, right?
When a creature dies, if it had a +1/+1 counter on it, I put a +1/+1 counter on Grakmaw.
Okay.
Then when Grakmaw dies, I get a Hydra with as many +1/+1 counters on it. Oh, the Hydra's an XX. So if this dies, it doesn't get a counter.
Oh, that's just an
Yeah,
XX.
it's not a 0/0 with counters on it. It's an
Okay,
XX.
I'll block like this then.
Okay, so this is going to go to 4 counters,
Yep.
and these are going to trade.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. Untap, a draw. I'm gonna go with a Bone Crusher Giant.
Sure.
I'm gonna go with a Foretell and pass to you.
Can I respond to Foretell? Is that a thing?
No.
I didn't think so. Well, on your end step, I'm going to Heartless Act Bone Crusher Giant. I'll take 2. I'll go to 18.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that
There we
worked.
go.
That's interesting.
You can't foretell on the same turn you played anyways, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, I will attack you for 9.
Haha, I'm at 1.
And I will... What is the best way for me...
Hey, you got anything that just kills me? It's got to be something, right?
I don't think there is. Especially not something I can get off of Polukranos.
Yeah.
I could have tried to get Kenrith there.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at right now, but that's a human noble.
Yeah, you got to get that through any other 4-path gets to Kenrith. Atris is a human.
Yeah.
Acolyte's a human, or
Nope,
the Changeling.
doesn't seem like anything.
So I guess I could get Cutes. Oh no, I can't turn Polukranos into Corvold. That's not a thing. Polukranos ends the chain. I should just have that in my head.
Okay.
I'm gonna sack Alrios and get Atris and just draw some cards.
Okay. That seems to make sense to me. And it's just a really tough blocker. I'm going to need my fifth stomp.
Where are you, Atris? There we go.
Okay. Yeah, that card has looked amazing in the Pyre shells.
Yeah. And that's a big thing with Pod is we think about anything that gets value, and you do want some interactive cards to to find as a part of the tutor package. But your bread and butter cards are always going to be something that you can sacrifice and leave something else on the battlefield.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's all about getting that advantage on the battlefield, leaving material there. So
yeah. Otherwise, you're just exchanging a card for another card.
Yeah.
That's not usually what Standard's about. You got to be progressing.
yeah.
Okay.
And even if you're drawing cards off of it, it's just a slow way to draw cards if you're not also affecting the battlefield.
Okay.
This card is going to be at its best when it's drawing cards and affecting the battlefield at the same time.
I know you want land, so we're going to make you have the tough choice for it. Dang it. Got us.
Got him real good.
Yeah.
I will then play a Realm Walker and name...
We'll name nothing.
Okay, pass the turn.
All right, I need 3 things to... Need to interact 3 different ways, and I have 0 so far, so I better start with Behold. Ooh, another Behold or a Lamb. That's probably not going to do it.
Is this the 3rd game we've played of this matchup?
Oh.
What? It's the 4th? Is he 3-0 or is it 2-1? So I'm gonna do the gentleman's avoid the sweep.
Didn't I win all 3?
No, you won 3-1 in the second match and 2-1 in the first match, and this one's gonna be 2-2.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you
So
think.
it's gonna be. Oh, you think you're gonna win?
I did draw the only 2 cards that keep me alive. Okay. So I have a Bone Crusher Giant.
Yep.
I suppose I have to do this now. Frostbite this. And all right, I'll bounce this. I think I have to do it now.
Okay.
I drew Frostbite and Brazen Bar, so the only 2 things that kept me alive.
Now I'll show you that you're still dead.
Yeah.
Play Mass Vandal, sacrifice it, get Baron, bounce your Bone Crusher Giant.
Rude.
This is the deck with Baron, right? I'm pretty sure.
God, I hope it's not. No, it's not.
Oh no! It's the other one.
Oh, sorry, you already did that. What do you want, a Realm Walker?
I mean, am I gonna? Yeah, I'm gonna get the 7 mana with the Pelucranos anyway. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. You can't get Alaros. You only have one of those. Looks like Realm Walker or Murderous Rider.
Sure, I'll get a Realm Walker.
Okay.
You have 2 in hand.
2 in hand.
I'll name what creature type is Tangled Florahedron? I just want to hit a 2-drop.
It's an elemental.
That's an elemental, and Lotus Cobra is a snake.
Yep.
I'll name Elemental.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I just can't believe I survived that turn. So I'm pretty happy about that.
What do you know? It's a Fable Passage.
I'm at 1. Yeah.
Okay, I'll force this trade.
Okay.
Get a 3/3 Hydra.
Yeah.
Pass the turn.
Okay, now I need to draw 2 more pieces of interaction, and I'll start the turn with none again, so we better behold. Okay, there's 1. Oh no! I'm so close.
I mean, I also have Fable Passage Pelucranos, so you got to interact with that, unless it's 2 removal spells.
Yeah, I need 2 removal spells. So I have Petty Theft for that, and then if I just have Frost for that or something, I'd be fine, but I drew Shatter Skull Smashing. I came close to coming back there, which was surprising. If I deal with these creatures, Pelucranos is not going to beat me. I can beat 1 Pelucranos, you know? I mean, I'm beholding again.
It's not just 1 Pelucranos.
Yeah,
it's like 3 Pelucranos.
Good point. All right. Well, we saw it do its thing there at the end. A gentleman's sweep, I believe we are coining this show. That's not so bad. All I know is this is back. That's all that matters.
To me,
what's your takeaways?
I think I was right in saying that the best home forward is just a mid-range value shell.
Okay.
That's it. Certainly certainly seemed like the most impressive. I am going to be more interested in something that's more elf focused, I think, or just a specific tribe. I like Ari building in that one Hydra synergy. Like I want natural paths in the deck that don't involve the changelings, so I don't have to play as many of them. Mass Vandal is a solid card. You'll definitely play 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah,
Realm
just a good card.
Realm Walker is okay,
really
but
bad.
like
Really bad.
like maybe it's a one of. It would be better again if you had more of the tribe. So it, as a card would get better. And then maybe you just need that 1 4-drop. I just happened to draw it a couple times.
Yeah.
But I'd like some more natural paths that don't require me to have the changelings all the time and let me play just better individual cards. I think elves is a good way to do that potentially.
Yeah.
Though maybe you just want to go with a human path because Alarios is a human, and so is Atris and some of the other good.
But a lot of the elves are human elves, like.
No, they aren't.
Aren't they?
No, they're like elf warriors. You can't be human elf.
Yeah, good point.
That's not the way it works.
That's flavor fail.
It's race class is the way they do the creature types.
True.
So you're like an elf or a human or a dwarf or whatever, and then your class is like berserker, warrior, cleric.
So the one thing that I think I would really like from that shell is some combination of 1 and 3, like that still has the backdoor combo, but then it's also a value deck. So you still play the shapeshifter, you still play. The only bad part is having to play the 1-drop, but then you just play much more.
Though if you are elf focused, then Herald Unites the Elves becomes just a good card in your deck.
Yeah.
So maybe you try to be elf focused, incorporate just enough of the combo, and your top end of the curve is the 5-mana changeling.
Yeah, and maybe the Planeswalker is good in it. I don't know. I mean, that's a card that we're just impressed with whenever we get a dedicated, deck for it. But maybe there's something there. I want a combo of a deck that is a mid-range deck that can also just win off a combo, so you're hard to sideboard against.
You just want straight Melirapod.
Yeah, basically. I mean, that's when those shells seem best to me.
Yes,
when it's just a value deck, a better value deck is just playing Yorion. That's how I view it. Like, that is the ultimate value card, and it just does it a little bit better because you're allowed to play so much removal. You're not allowed to play that much removal when you play Pyre.
And maybe, if you're playing a bunch of creatures that have ETB abilities, maybe you want a Yorion at the top end of your curve that you can find with the changeling.
Yeah. Turn that 3/3 limited card into a Yorion, blank it out, let's go.
Let's become maybe that's the way to do it, is to be a Yorion deck.
Mm-hmm.
I like this is something you got to do a lot of like deep dives into exactly what tools are available.
And then you draw Pyre that much less percentage because you're.
Well, I don't think you're not going to be a companion Yorion deck. You're just going to be a one of Yorion that I find off Pyre deck.
You can do that? I thought that was a crime.
It is not. There's no law against it.
Okay.
But to me, this is a card that's going to need the biggest format possible, so you have the maximum number of tools. It's missing some sort of Shriekmaw effect. That's a big one. Though there's like a Flametongue Kavu that deals damage equal to the number of creatures in your party.
Oh.
So if you are partying, it's a red card, which is a little awkward, but that could be something that you could incorporate. It just needs the maximum number of tools, I think, to make everything work.
Yeah.
So to me, Pyre is a card that I'm gonna set on the shelf, and I'll check back in the spring and summer when we have 2 more sets.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think there's definitely something there. I love what Ari did to kind of spark all our brains about the card that, honestly, we didn't even really acknowledge it because, I don't know, I guess I'm too small brain to even figure out a shell for it. I do like what Ari's done, but I think there's room to improve it. But if you want to check out Ari's article, check it out if you want some stuff.
This card is named Illyrios.
Yeah.
I've been mispronouncing it all day, Rob. You gotta give me a heads up.
Ross, we don't mispronounce cards here.
To be fair, I looked at the name and I still pronounced it wrong because I just
yeah.
Greek is not natural to me, so I was like, whatever.
That first I, it just snuck in there.
It got you good.
It just snuck right in there. I didn't see it.
You know what else hopefully snuck in here? Some subs from our lovely viewers as well.
It's hard for subs to sneak in. It makes a big announcement whenever they subscribe.
That's true. It's not a very hidden thing.
Yeah, it's not. You can't really be stealthy when you're a sub.
That's fair. So first, Rob, if you got any questions, we'll take all of them. If not, we'll do the subs and sponsors deal.
We'll go ahead and get to our subs at a few today. Fluffy Blue Boy for 12 months. Undead Penguins, and Paradise South for 14 months. So thank you to those three and to the rest of our subs.
Thank you for all of that support. And if you would like to support Star City Games in another way, you can join SCG Premium. $7.99 a month will get you access to exclusive content from our phenomenal staff of content creators, as well as some other perks. Those are 5% off of sealed product, 10% off of singles, and 15% off of supplies. So head on over to starcitygames.com/join-premium and sign up today.
Absolutely. And if you want to sit in one of these awesome gaming chairs that we sit in every Tuesday and Thursday, head on over to carnox.com/SCG. Use that affiliate link to get yourself 10% off one of these nice gaming chairs.
And our final sponsor is Coalesce Apparel. If you like the shirts that we wear, you can find their entire collection at coalesceapparel.shop. Be sure to use the gift code SCG to get 10% off of your purchase there. And be on the lookout because they now have stickers if you're a sticker person. And if you're a Jim Davis fan, that Jim Davis Pile Driver hoodie is now, or Pile Driver shirt is now available as a hoodie.
And those awesome South Beach collection. I love those. I can't wait to get my hands on some of those.
If you're a fan of the bright colors, the South Beach collection is going to be for you.
Are they really bright? You know, I mean, they do kind of, they stand out. I think they're more just,
they're loud colors.
Yeah.
And they're warm colors.
Yes.
It's a lot of pinks
There
and
we go.
oranges.
It makes me feel warm just looking at them. So, also another thing that we've been mentioning all show, if you want to get your hands on some of these Kaldheim cards, we have a perfect one-stop shop for you. You can go to starcitygames.com/previews to be able to order some of these nice Kaldheim cards.
And if you need a little bit of money to get the Kaldheim cards that you've got your eye on, you can sell your cards to Star City Games. They're going to give a 30% trade-in bonus when you get store credit. And there's a ton of ways to sell your cards in. You can use the buy list on the website. You can mail your cards in, and they'll grade them here. You can make an appointment and come into the store if you live in the Southwest Virginia area. And if your collection is big enough, SCG will actually come to you.
That's awesome. And last but not least, we got another sale this week here, and this one is going to be focused on Legends. So if you want to buy some sweet Legend cards, it's going to be 15% off any of those cards up until Monday at 10:59 a.m., but excluding Kaldheim cards because those are just on the preview section for now. All right, well, that's going to do it. This was a pretty sweet show. I think we tested out some really cool things. And
as far as I'm concerned, it's the worst show of the year so far.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Marvels are finally back, so I guess I'm biased for that. It just took me playing all these 3 busted decks against your 3 experimental decks to try how they work. So it feels good to be back. So that's going to do it for us, y'all. We will be back Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So for Corey, Ross, and Rob, bye-bye.